Hello everyone, my name is Jordan. I'm the developer for Softgoods. I created this app for fanfiction readers and I wanted to create this video as a little tutorial to help you guys go through the app, show you all the different features we've created, and show you what we can do. So let's step into it. When you first open the app, you'll come to this screen. This is your introductory screen, kind of giving you a quick rundown of what Softgoods is for. And if you come to shelves, you'll see by default, when you first log in or first install the app, you'll have a favorite shelf. Right now it's empty, there's nothing inside of it. You can think of these as like bookshelves. So let's create one. So we'll give it a cool name like my shelf. And you'll see over here is we have different icons you can choose. Might be something like your favorites or however you want to do it. You know, maybe a scary fics that you read, or adventurous fics. Down here you can see there's this option for public or private. By default, when you first open the app, you are not logged in, and you can only have public shelves if you're logged in. So this option is disabled. But let's build our first shelf. You can see it shows up right here under favorites. And you'll see this little action menu. You can actually view it, you can edit it, you can delete it, whatever you want. And if you click on the shelf, you'll see it's still empty. So let's import or link to our first fic. Here you can actually import to Smouse from Twitter if you would like. It does say fic, but either will work. Go ahead and copy your fic URL. So you want to go to your browser, open up AO3, Wattpad, whatever you use, and copy the link to that fic. I already have mine on my clipboard, so I'm going to paste it. And you'll see it pop up right here. And if you click save, it tries to pull in the title, the author, here's the word count and the number of likes and tags. If you want to add in your own tag, you can do that. It's comma separated, so if you do a comma, it'll just automatically add it to the bottom. If you want to clear them all, you can do that. And update any of this information you think it's needed to be updated. The title, author, all of this information we try to pull, but not every website lets us, and sometimes they have certain restrictions on how often we can pull this information. So if it does not pop up, you will have to enter it yourself. Once you have that information saved, I'm going to add one more tag just so we can see it in here. You can click confirm. And we have added this fic to one of our shelves, right? Let's go back. We added it to favorites. So if I go back to my shelves, you can see here we have favorites. It's empty. I guess we did add it to my shelf. I wasn't really paying attention. So if you want to copy it to a different shelf, you can do that. You can select whatever shelf you want. If you want to move it, you can do that. And this is useful if you've gone in and added journaling notes. You can give it different ratings. You can mark it as read. Completed is if the author has completed the fic. And you can put in some notes, whatever you want in here. If you copy or move the fic, all of that information will retain. If you just link it again, that information will not be retained. So that's why copy and move are useful. You can also edit the information. When you first link to that fic, you need the option add the title, the author, all that information. You can go back and change that if you would like as well. If you click this little icon up here, that will actually navigate you to the original link that you pasted in there. Let's go back to the app. So now that you have some fics on your shelf, if you would, I was going to show how to make it public, but we have to log in to do that. So before we do that, I'm just going to show you some of these other screens. Here is your journal screen. And here you can actually see every fic on every shelf that you've created. You can click it and it'll take you right to your journal screen. Profile, right now we're not signed in, so we have no profile. But I definitely do recommend you sign in. Before we get to that though, if I go back to my home screen, you'll notice that it changed. I have a word count. That was the number of words on this fic. There was 150,000 words for this fic. So, and I marked it as read. As soon as I marked it as read, we updated our stats, right? Now I can see how many words I've read on every single fic. So if I've read 20 fics this month, you can see that all summed up right here for you in a nice little view. You can see this would be 20, and the number of authors, it counts a unique author name. So if you've read from 5 different authors, this would be 5. Now let's log in. So from here, if we open this menu, you can see we can log in, we can register. We have a contact us form right in the app. If you have any questions, feedback, suggestions, whatever you want, send us a message. I do love hearing from everyone, so you can send that right in the app, and it's super easy to use. For some reason that doesn't work, we have our email down here on the bottom left. You can see if you're struggling, if you have an issue, I recommend sending us the version that you are on. You can find that on the bottom right of this menu. If you have any questions or need a little tutorial, you probably got to this video by clicking this help button. This help button links to the latest tutorial video. Terms of services and privacy policy, these are things you agree to when you are using our app. And so let's go ahead and log in and register, right? So if you have created an account, you can click register down here, or you can click log in if you click the wrong button. If you forgot your password, you fill out this form. And these emails do go to spam too often, unfortunately. We are working on that, but if you submit this form and you do not get an email, check your spam folder. We have added the ability to sign in with Google and Apple, or email and password if you've created an account through us. All of this is secure and safe. We use Google as our third party to manage our authentication system. If you're worried about sending us your email or your password, we do not have access to that. Google stores that. It's a very big service that they provide for many customers and many tech companies out there. We were just one of them. So I do have an account already. I'm going to sign in. I'll skip that process, but join us in a second. Welcome back, everyone. So I have logged into my account. You can see that these menu options have changed. You can either log back out. If you would like to leave Softgoods, you can. You can just delete your account right here. We don't want you to, of course, but you definitely can. And if I go back to here, you can click on the profile tab to see your profile. And we do not offer the options to update your profile at this time, but those features will be coming very soon. If you go to your shelves, you can see all your shelves. If you have created stuff while you were logged out, while you were logged out, all that information will be merged into your account. So if you had an account already and you just logged in, we tried to import all your journal notes, all the fics that you've added while you were logged out into your account. If you registered a new account, we just save all that information into your account as if it was there. When you are logged out, all of your stuff is saved on your device. So if you get a new device or something happens, all of that information will be lost. So logging in, we do save it on our servers and our databases, and it's backed up and it stays in sync across your devices. So we definitely do recommend that you log in. And if I go to my shelf, specifically this shelf, I actually have previously made this shelf public. This is not something that's on by default, right? So if I go back to a different shelf, see this one is not public. What's really nice about this feature is you can copy the public link and share it with your friends, and they can see what you're reading and what you think about all the different fics. The way you can turn that on is if you go to edit, you switch that to private or public. By default, everything is private, of course, but if you would like to make something public, you can do that. That option is available on either edit or when you're creating a new shelf. You can see right now we are limiting people to one public shelf at the time, but that will change soon. And for right now, this is my only public shelf. So if I were to go in here and I copy this public link and I share it with my friends, they'll be able to see what I'm reading, but only see. They can't edit or update any information. Only you can, only when you're logged in. So you do not have to worry about any of that. And that is just a link to our website with the shelf information, your user ID, all that stuff. Send it to them. When they click the link, it actually opens the app directly to that shelf. If they don't have it installed, bug them to install it, but that will show on our website. UI isn't as nice as the app, but that information is available on our website. And that's really it. The functionality when you are logged in stays very much the same. You get a couple little things like public shelves and stuff like that, but overall it does not change much. That is all I have for you. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out. Thank you.